Alrighty, welcome back to the channel here, Casper, aka Uselink, and it's been a while since we have been looking at the uranium miners in the US and in Canada, so we will dive into those. Where are we? We are midweek right now, the 1st of November it is. Time goes by very fast, holy shit. And yeah, let's see where we are. Actually, I will say it was a great day on top of yesterday's very good day. I was a bit of afraid, that the chemicals news or their Q2, Q3, I think it is, excuse me, release that it was just going to fade away. But for now, we're still up like 1.5 to 2% on the big ETFs, which is exactly what we want to see. But we are here for the miners, so let's dive in. As usual, as always, this is not financial advice, and this is just how I see the markets. And you always do your own due diligence. But thank you for coming back. If you haven't subscribed, please do. That will help me a lot. Anyways, well, not anyways, but here it is. Let's go. U.UN, just very strong momentum, very overbought on the weekly. The monthly is just getting there, so we have full bullish alignment over the monthly, the weekly, and yeah, strong momentum. However, we are still up against this rising golden channel right here again. We really want to pop this thing to get to that all-time high. And if we can't, we will be in this wedge for quite some time, really. For the next 4 to 5 months, if we cannot break it here and now. So we are a bit stretched here. So just let's see. But again, we are having some great weekly candles still. Most of the candles are green, and the pullbacks are shallow. That's exactly where you want to be in a bull market. So yeah, let's see where we go, how high we can go. I'm very sure that we will visit the highs up there at some point in time. Within the next year or so. I think we will get there. So yeah, again, all over fantastic, and this is just very nice for the spot price as well, pushing the spot price higher. BSK, Blue Sky Uranium. If you want to buy at a trend line, this is your chance. Stop losses should be placed below. Again, we haven't cleared this blue double resistance, and that's what we're waiting for. But if you want to buy a possible double support, this could be it. Again, stop losses should be placed below, especially below that golden lower support right here. If that breaks, I turn full on bearish on this stock here until proven otherwise. But a double bottom here with a tight stop, that's always a decent thing to do, really, from a risk-reward ratio. CCO, this is Cameco, very close to the all-time highs. And yeah, it's just a beast, really. You can see it on the daily here. I want to show you. This is the green uptrend that we have. So as long as you're above that green bad boy right there, 1, 2, almost 3, 4, that means that you are in the correct place, really, if you're a bull, as long as you're above here. Let's see what happens when and if we get to the all-time highs. That is really the $60 level is the big one. You often, very often, get some bigger sell-offs at that point in time. People will cover and people will short it. But let's see. Let's see. Looks fantastic just now here. What also looks fantastic is our beloved Denison Mines. Long-term golden, excuse me, long-term golden trend line here, and look where we are in time. I want to show you. You can see the green. This is the green that I have added, and then I have copied it up to here, and you have it, textbook breaking out massively, retesting and resumption. So until proven otherwise, this is very bullish setup on the weekly. Breakout, retest, resumption, textbook stuff. And until we close below this low here at roughly 1.95, you have to be bullish. You have to be bullish, in my honest opinion. This is Canada, Alaska. The long-term golden hasn't been broken yet from from 2016 actually, coming down here. So when and if we break that one, that's when the real party begins. For now, we are still pulling back here. This week still for now it's a doji, but let's see where we are. Hopefully we will find that bottom here and we will go higher. That will also mean that the 30 weekly will start to grind higher and we have tailwind, which is always nice to see. So Canada, Alaska is definitely a laggard here for now. Encore Energy, still lovely. Nothing to say here, really. You can see here this red resistance at roughly 4.7 is a big one. You have tons of stuff going on here, and that's also where we are now. So we need to break this one here. Otherwise, we are in for some double top possibilities. And we haven't really tested this major neckline. So that's still also in play, double top here, and then we go down, retest, and then we go higher. That's also a path. Obviously, I hope that we get above and negate that possible double top. But anyways, long term, until proven otherwise, Encore Energy looks absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I am, no surprise, incredibly bullish on EU Encore. Again, what is also probably one of the strongest charts right now. If FCU, fission uranium, look at it here. Beautiful, beautiful bullish sideways consolidation for like 18 to 20 months, give or take. Breaking out, retesting the double rail, and we're resuming up here. And as you can see, when and if we can get above, just a tad below $1 here, or one CAD in this case, then we have liftoff in this one here. So we are very close to having a lot of fresh air and very, 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 very strong chart here. That's for sure. Find, on the other hand, is just can't seem to get any liftoff here. I really had some high hopes when we had that pop there, but ever since it's just been one big banana to the downside there. I don't know what you're gonna call it. We're still holding this golden double trend line there, which is bullish. But however, this grinding stuff here, I want to see some one-sided action here very, very soon to the upside, and hopefully we don't roll over really. I don't know why this one is tanking, well, not tanking, but lagging so much compared to the others. But yeah, the charts just never lie. They really don't. So, oops. So let's see what happens here, and hopefully we can start to find some momentum here. You could say that we have some sort of triangle there. Again, this is more bearish than bullish, I will say, but hopefully we can start to pop up from that one. Forces metals, excuse me. We still haven't taken out the big long-term golden trend line going back from the highs from 2007. There it is, all the way down to, and where are we now? We have bullish consolidation right below that major resistance. This is setting up for a big push to the upside. Sideways consolidation below a massive trend line. There it is. That's a beauty. This one has a very high probability of just skyrocketing here at some point in time. That's really my take on this. Maybe my position is not big enough. By looking at this one here, I might have to add into this one when it breaks. So look for that level at roughly, if we take the highs of the bull flag at roughly, let's call it 0.75, maybe a tad higher, but still, that is the big level. When and if this one will shoot to the moon, in my honest opinion. FUU, I want to zoom out here again. The big level, as mentioned many times, is 0.5. That's the one to take out. We have taken out the neckline, the blue one here, and we are still having some. Here we had some bullish consolidation, a flag right there, and now we just, oops, looks quite messy, this one actually, and we want to turn up here very soon, in my honest opinion. Otherwise, we can go in for a full detour and then possibly higher. But for now, we want to see some price action to the upside, really. Yeah, this pop here, very excited by. It's starting to fade away, and that's not totally ideal for this minor stock here. Here we see still within the big green, beautiful uptrend here. Nothing much to say. We have taken out all the trend lines there. This one is just a parallel clone from that one down there. This one here is a clone to there. And you can see here we broke out of it and retested it. So the cloned trend line was valid. And we even had it in before we did all this stuff here. My take is, again, we are going to visit the upper green at some point in time, somewhere between 25, give or take, and we are currently at 5. That is my honest opinion. Obviously, we have some big resistances coming in, the previous all-time high and the highs from here. That will obviously give us some pushback, but as long as we are in this green uptrend, we are probably going to kiss the upper trend line at some point in time. UROI, still fantastic. Nothing much to say, really. That was the bullish west that we were watching, breaking out, and we're retesting, and the 30 weekly is coming up. So for now, you can only be bullish on this long term. And We now are set for higher highs and higher lows until proven otherwise. We are in a bullish uptrend on the weekly. Nice. UUSA, nothing much to see here really. Below a 30 weekly in some sort of strange channel to the downside here. And yeah, we want to break above these levels here, basically at roughly just a tad above 3.2. Also taking out the 30 week. Until then, you shouldn't have a position in my view. You'd wait to get that move here above these levels, above this weird flag and the 30 weekly. It is in a major downtrend here. Don't play smart. Just wait for it. Even though we miss out on let's say 20%, it doesn't matter. The risk is way better when and if you buy upon that breakout. UUU looking stunningly. The green triangle here you can see breaking out, retesting, resumption. As mentioned, the 30 week is coming up again. You have to be bullish. We have made a higher high, and we are now in the higher high and higher lows kind of game here. And UUU long term is just a beast. What's the market cap to? 1 billion, and I think we will, if everything goes well, I think we could maybe see 2-digit market cap, 10 billion market cap on this stock here again. Looking at this stock with that massive inverted head and shoulders, we could see a lot higher prices. But that is obviously the dream scenario. But still, this is bullish overall long term. Okay, I think we have one more. Yeah, that's Yellow Cake PLC. Same thing as I think it was the UAC major uptrend here. And yeah, we're going to, the path for me is to kiss that upper trend line here, somewhere between 800 and maybe 900 in some point in time within the next year or so. Well, I will not say, I will not give a time, but still within the next year, I think we could be there. Yeah, it looks fantastic. All-time highs, major uptrend. I mean, you don't do anything if you have a position here. You just ride it out, and when and if we get up here, you can maybe take something off the table. It's all up to you, but still, that is the target to look for in my view. Fantastic. That's all I had for today, guys. And it's been a while since we're looking at the uranium miners only. I will do that every week again because people have been requesting these. But overall, uranium looks very, very good. And especially given last day's price action and today as well, holding up the gains from last day is very important. Again, I'm really, really interested to see the next 2 days because then if we can hold the levels here or even higher, then we have had 3 days after the Cameco's Q3 that were very, very well received by the masses. And so yeah, if we can hold the gains for like 3 days after, then that's in my view stating that this was not just a buy the news kind of thing, and then we are rolling over. But let's see where we are at the end of the week on the URA and the URNM. As always, guys, please subscribe. And if you have any comments, anything, let me know in the comment section and I will happily reply if I'm able to. And have a great one, guys. And we will definitely see you in the next one. Cheers.